Well, good morning, anybody who is tuning in late. I'm on the road this morning. I want to bring y'all along with me. Good morning, Miss Lisa. How are you doing today? Good morning, Roy. Big Roy. I love that short, man. That was like perfect. The lights and the way you edited it, like you should get millions of views on that thing. So great. Got to get the perfect tag words in there so you bring people from every niche to see it. I am doing well. Got up early. I mean, not as early as y'all probably. Earlier than I wanted to. Today's Saturday. I don't know why I'm telling y'all that. Y'all know. My wife's off today. So she's gonna sleep in a little bit, and I am headed into town. Hey Nieces, good morning. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, last night I've been doing some work. I've been building this planter box, and it's just hot now. With my day job, I've been sweating a lot more, and I guess I'm not drinking enough water. So I had leg cramps throughout the night last night, which is nothing new. I have those in the summertime when I sweat a lot. So I was up like every hour. So not feeling it today too much. Your foot hurts? What'd you do to your foot? Did I know about this? Because if I did, I have forgotten, and I apologize. But that tends to happen when you sleep. When I sleep and a day goes by, I forget things from the day before, or the week before, or whatever. Let's see, so we've got 4 people in here, 3 thumbs up. I appreciate that. Y'all are the bomb. I'll go ahead and break the news to y'all. But this time, it's not me. I'm gonna go help my sister and brother-in-law do some moving this morning. And I don't think it's gonna take very long. And then afterwards, say here right now in Texas, it's almost 8:30. Hopefully, maybe it'll take till noon. Not much longer than that. If it does, that's okay too. But then afterwards, I'm hoping to come back, grab my family, see about taking them to see the new Planet of the Apes movie, and possibly go out to eat. But I haven't asked my wife yet. She may not want to do that on her day off. She doesn't get very many days off now with this job, with the summer camps rolling. But she managed to have today off because there's no campers. She works tomorrow because that's when they come in, and then somehow she's off on Monday, which is awesome. But I gotta work Monday, so I'd like to go see that movie. But she may not want to do that. Roy. California. Hotel California. Good morning, Miss Sheila. Hope you're doing well today. Lisa, I still need to know what happened to your foot, if you're here still. I honestly, this is probably the earliest live, maybe not the earliest, it's one of the earliest lives I've done, and I was wondering if anybody would show up. But y'all are here because you love me, you really love me. The best thing about early mornings is cooler weather. It's 83 degrees right now. I had to turn my AC up a little bit. It got a little chilly in here. Or make the AC less cold is what I'm saying. I am headed to a small town called Odom. It's just one of the little small municipalities out here, about 40 minutes away, and I'm gonna help my sister and brother-in-law do a little moving this morning. It shouldn't be too much, but it is what it is. I have some boxes in my truck, so that's gonna hinder them. I need to get there so they can get some of these boxes from our move. But a lot of this stuff I think is already boxed up. Fingers crossed. Woohoo, Team Maverick! Team Maverick is the way to go. Goose has been acting fishy lately, guys. I'm just saying, throwing that out there. I mean, he's always acting fishy, but he's really been acting fishy. I've seen him around my house a few times. I mean, it's no news to y'all that he likes to hang out around there. Oh, a rabbit. But sometimes it's weird when you see him and he looks at you but doesn't say anything, because he always has something to say. There's some land for sale. What do y'all have planned today? This beautiful Saturday. Hopefully y'all have a beautiful Saturday. It was a little rainy yesterday, but it was actually nice when it didn't stay rainy all day. It was just maybe for a couple hours, and it didn't rain a whole lot, but it looked like it was just going to pour down storm. So it got dark, the winds got real windy, and like the temperature dropped to 79, I think, which with that breeze, it just felt so good. And then it got hot later on in the day, but I like it when you get a random surprise where I don't necessarily like storms rolling in, but when it like just gets overcast and cools off like that, it really makes you want to do some work while it's cool. You just woke up. I'm gonna for that, man. What's your new schedule gonna be, Roy? I don't like it when that thing's a little crooked. What's your new schedule, Roy? Midnight to 6 a.m.? Apparently my new schedule is never Doordash, because that's what's been happening. I hear you, Sheila. Hashtag Doordash is stupid. Hashtag Favor and Walmart Spark is the way to go. So are you going to do it, Sheila, or are you going to not do it? Because I feel like the last few lives I've seen you in, you said, I have a Doordash scheduled, but I don't think I'm going to do it, or I don't feel like it. I'm pretty sure I've seen you say that multiple times lately. 2 hours in the morning, 2 hour lunch, 4 hour dinner, no more waiting all day. There you go, Roy. You're going to leave it on at home, just in case.
Video locked.
Doordash sucks. Everybody, Doordash sucks. Stop going critical. Guys, if y'all could all stand more in the middle instead of to the left, that'd be great. I kind of want a breakfast taco. I need some fuel, but I don't know where to get one out here. I mean, I take that back. I've been to a couple places, and for whatever reason, they were not good. Like, I think the convenience store breakfast taco is better than those ones. Two dashes scheduled, lunch one and dinner one. I'll probably go out for the dinner one. Oh, okay. Is dinner more hopping, do you think, or you just don't feel like going to Do y'all like to ease into y'all's days? I feel like more often than not, my day, this is how I've always been. As I'm getting older, it's changing a little bit, but I always sleep until almost the last minute to where I have time to get up, shower, morning stuff, and get out the door. But I don't drink coffee, so I don't have to wait on coffee to brew or do anything. My wife she's a coffee connoisseur. She loves that stuff. I'm going to venture to say, now don't unsubscribe. I'm going to venture to say that I don't even like the smell of most coffee. I like tea though. But caffeine in and of itself doesn't have, in fact, sometimes I'll drink caffeine and fall asleep. It doesn't do anything for me. But I grew up drinking Mountain Dew. Still drink Mountain Dew as much as I shouldn't drink it. I know it's no good for me, but it tastes so good, especially on a hard day. Mountain Dew, it's the spot. But that caffeine does nothing, or the sugar, whatever, except make me fat. Unsubscribe, rude. I want to do that schedule on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I was working all morning. That's not working anymore. It'll be nice to be able to just hang out at home, like do that new schedule, and then hang out at home until you get another one instead of being out, like just wasting time. Then you can just kind of do stuff at home or chill and watch TV or whatever you'd like to do when you're not doing work. Edit videos, hang out with family. Oh, I know you were kidding. I was kidding when I said rude. To be quite honest, I kind of expected you to say that. Sheila, do you know most people? I'm just kidding. Coffee to wake up in the morning. Otherwise, I get a headache. Oh yeah, because it's like a caffeine headache. Yeah, I get that. That happens to me if I don't have a soda. So I guess caffeine does have a negative effect on me, but no positive effect, which is sad. Ooh, that's a lot of comments. Wait a minute, why are they not showing up on my phone? I think they were just late on the tablet. You gotta work tonight. You need content. Yeah, welcome back, Lisa. Tell me what happened to your foot. I don't know the story. Yeah, I'll go out if I get an order. Also, I get Spark orders at home. I think it'll be better too. The hardest thing though is when you're home. That's just when you're home, it's hard to go out unless it's something you're like, I need to go do this. $34 for curbside. Don't even have to shop it. Yes, please. My morning's going well, Lisa. I actually got up about an hour and 15 minutes ago. So it hasn't been very productive or anything. Just on the road again. Too much karaoke. But hey, hopefully you're still getting the same or more amount of watch hours as you were getting with your content. I feel like that Doordash karaoke was a genius idea. I would venture to say that you've probably had more people in those lives at one time. It's all the same people that come into your lives, but at one time. So that was just a way to bring them all together. That was great. I applaud you, sir. Got to give the people what they want. You can't take back your message, Lisa. Once it's out there, it's out there. Okay, let's see. I twisted it the other day putting in a catering order. No! Was it a bad twist? Were you able to finish the catering order? I know someone who hasn't been in my chat in a while. I am so sorry if you're talking about me and your Discord chat channel. I don't know what's. Yeah, you see, the issue is on the table that when I'm trying to build my watch hours, so when I want to talk to people, I've been going live. Wow, there's 10 people in here. Thanks, everybody. 5 thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up, please. And I'll be your best friend. Don't tell Goose. I'd go live to watch hours. But then also work, my day job has just been, I don't know what happened. I mean, I know what happened, and it's silly. Not really silly. But the regular work we had just got busier and is taking longer, so I'm working longer. Or like, even normally during my day job, if I'm in my vehicle, I throw on a live or I'd get in your chat or whatever. But now I don't have time to do that as much during the working hours. And if I do, it's a tiny amount of time, so I'm in and out of lives. But in those times, and I've been working later, not necessarily till 5 o'clock every day, but later than what I'm used to. So I was very spoiled to getting off like at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So now as it gets later, I start to get stressed, and it's stupid. Like, that's my job. Technically, I should be working till 5. I'm spoiled. So, but it's been a lot busier, so I just haven't been able to do as much of anything really. But that's okay. Gotta roll with it, right? Good morning, Carter84. Welcome to the chat. Be sure to hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you would. I would appreciate it. I like to put out a lot of fun content. I'm a Doordasher, Walmart Sparker, Uber Eatser, and I have a stalker see randomly that won't leave me alone. Oh, I get it, Roy. I can see that it's got to be a lot to especially do that for 5 days. But it's fun for us. Google mistake. Yeah. I think once a week is good. Still keeps people happy. You don't want to revolt on your hands. Revolt? I think that's the right word. A revolution. Oh, autocorrect. Yeah. I hate autocorrect. I mean, sometimes it's good. Well, it's not the autocorrect, it's the predictive typing where it thinks it knows everything you're going to say, and so it finishes the sentence for you. When you hit send, even if you didn't click on it or whatever to make it, when you hit send, it adds the extra words. I finally turned that off on my phone. That was so infuriating. It's like you're saying, I'm gonna go, and that's where you want to stop, and it adds to take the dog to the bathroom or whatever. That's not really what it says, but stupid stuff. I don't like it. Anole? Oh, your ankle. I'm like, they know about your anole. What is that? Autocorrect didn't help you there. I hate when work gets in the way of fun. Yeah, work's always a fun sucker, I got a lot of Grubhub yesterday, and they were acceptable orders. Hey, that's good though. Maybe everybody's going to Grubhub because Doordash sucks. Doordash sucks. I have 3 catering orders to do in the next hour. Oh snap! Are they really good? Are they like $300? Because if so, I need to borrow some money. Just joking. I haven't seen a deliver that order. The last time I saw one was on Thursday when I was in San Antonio for my day job. And obviously I can't when I'm working there. I can't go do it unless I was like finishing up and getting ready to head home. Then I could, but it's always smack dab, because it's happened before. It's smack dab in the middle of my work that I'm doing in San Antonio, and they don't last. By the time I get up and try to look at them, they're gone anyways. I do a lot of talk to text, and some of those come out really wild. Yeah, my wife does talk when it's a long message, and I love talking and messing it up, saying off the wall stuff. It's hilarious. She doesn't think so. Hey, I think winging it was great though, Roy. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's all in fun. We just enjoy the show. The show is better than the all around, the show is just fun. It's just fun. I want a breakfast taco. Oh wow. That's a good day. So you do an hour and a half worth of work, $243. You could keep working if you wanted, try to break 300, or you could go home. I wish that was my life, Lisa. Except for the twisted ankle. I had to stop talk to text because my words put in tense are never right. Yeah, you have to talk so slowly and enunciate properly. What's the speed limit here? I hate this construction zone because they're not doing any construction, but the speed limit is 55 and it's normally 70. And if you know me, which you do, I don't speed because I can't afford a ticket. So everybody piles up behind me because everybody else speeds and drinks coffee apparently. That's why I don't speed. I don't have the coffee running through my veins. So coffee drinkers are speeders. Y'all heard it here first, guys. Unless you're a coffee drinker, I didn't say that. Probably your favorite one of the week because it was over. I liked that one because it was like a slower. I liked the Rolling Stones. I don't remember the song now. I was just lost. It was the one you did the short on. I liked that one. I loved the show. With the guitar and the hair. Backstreet Boys was good just because I like that song. But I like that you slowed it down for that last song. It was good. I just teasing you, Sheila. Just teasing. I said that actually to get a rise out of all of you that drink coffee. And it worked. Guns N' Roses. Why did I say Rolling Stones? You know what I meant. I'm just kidding. I want it that way. Your way or the highway. Let's see, how far am I from my destination? 21 minutes, 18 miles. And I'm supposed to be there at 9 o'clock. I'm gonna stop and get my breakfast taco though, because I need the fuel. That's my coffee. Whenever I think of Backstreet Boys, I think of that song, Backstreet's Back, alright. I think of, Lisa, I'm proud of you for not drinking coffee. You can join my club, the non-coffee drinkers of America. That's what we're gonna call it. It's just you and me though, I think. Sorry. It'll be fun. We'll play chess, drink Mountain Dew, pick up catering orders. When I think of Backstreet Boys, I think of how does it go? Apparently, I don't think of it. All right, Let me tell you now, there are prices to pay. Alright. For those of you that don't drink coffee, how do you get your energy in the morning? Food. Like I said, caffeine doesn't do anything for me. Like, we went to San Antonio Thursday. My boss drove there, I drove back, and we left at like 6 a.m. Convenience store, I got a Code Red Mountain Dew and fell asleep. And we got to San Antonio so fast. It was crazy how fast we got there. When I woke up, we were there. Why are you guys crying? Don't be sad. Have y'all seen, so there's this show, I've never actually seen the show, but I've seen the clip on YouTube. I'm going to butcher this story now. Reno 911, I think, with Andy Samberg. I think that's what it's called, something like that. And there's a clip on YouTube where they have a lineup of guys, and they have the witness who's going to pick out who the bad guy was that did whatever he did. And she said he was singing the Backstreet Boys, maybe it was NSYNC. I don't remember what song, but he was singing it before he committed his crime. And so Andy Samberg made each guy in the lineup sing a part of the songs because she didn't see his face, she just heard him singing. And it's so funny. I've watched that clip so many times, but I can't think of the song now. I think maybe it was I Want It That Way. I don't remember. A White Monster. See, I like Mountain Dew, but I do not like Monster energy drinks. I don't know why. I know that I don't know. I just don't like the taste. They also, when in high school, maybe I'm narcoleptic. I don't know. In high school, I used to go to my buddies and spend the night randomly, and we play video games and try to stay up all night and everything, right? Well, I always fell asleep. He could stay up all night, I always fell asleep. So he had this bright idea, okay, we're gonna buy you a Monster energy drink, you're gonna chug it, and then you're gonna stay awake, blah, blah, blah. I fell asleep so fast, it's not even funny. It did nothing. But I didn't like it either. I don't drink pop, I drink soda. Actually, I drink Coke. So, Sheila, you should know this. In Texas, everything is Coke. I'm gonna go to the store and get a Coke, and I buy a Mountain Dew. I'm gonna go to the store and get a Coke, and I get an orange Fanta. Very rarely do I actually buy a Coke, and if I do, it's a vanilla Coke, because that's how I roll. When I was pregnant with my second daughter, I developed a dislike for pop. You know what's crazy is I have quit drinking Cokes multiple times in my life for short periods of time, and then I always fall to it. It is an addiction. Not Coca-Cola is what I'm talking about. But then your body still craves it. You still crave it. So finally, like, I had a hard day today. I'm gonna go buy a Coke, right? A Coca-Cola, and it doesn't actually taste good. If you haven't drank it in a while, it doesn't taste good. But your body tells you, or your mind tells you, you want another one later on that day or another day, you know. And eventually, it starts to taste so good again. It's stupid. It's so stupid. But that's good that you don't like it, because they're so bad for us. Like, I know it's so bad for me, and I could rationalize it, like I could have worse habits. That would be my worst habit of things I ingest, other than some sweets. I do sweets, but I don't do sweets as much as I do Cokes. It's so hard. I love Coca-Cola. I need to drink more water. I drank a lot of water when I was in high school, when I played football. I drank a lot of water when I did like actual new construction plumbing, and I was in the heat all day, every day. But I drank it because you had to drink it or you would die. then I also still drink a lot of Coke then too. Now, it just depends on the day. And it's so bad. Go Cubs! Okay, I'm gonna delete that. You're a native Chicagoan. Coke, no Pepsi. I mean, I'll drink a Pepsi, but it doesn't stand up to Coke. I like most Cokes, but I do not like Pepsi. I mean, I would prefer not to drink Pepsi, and I really would prefer not to drink Dr. Pepper. But this is how bad the addiction is. You go to someone's house and they're like, would you like a Dr. Pepper or a water? Dr. Pepper! Yep, I know. I'm stupid. But I'm not a fan of Dr. Pepper. My mom loves Dr. Pepper. Not I. That's a bummer when you go to a restaurant and you order a Coke and they're like, Pepsi okay? I guess a Pepsi. Unless you have root beer. I like root beer. I think I'm gonna pull over at this Circle K convenience and get me a breakfast taco. It's gonna be faster, and I got one there recently, and it actually was pretty good for being a convenience store taco. I just don't remember what kind I got. Probably sausage, egg, and cheese. My daughter's like Dr. Pepper, and I think it's disgusting. It tastes like, yeah, I wouldn't say cough syrup, but it's not the best. Like, I'm so sad. Whataburger, for those of you who aren't familiar with Whataburger, it's mostly in Texas. They do have them in other states. They came up with a root beer shake, not float, but a root beer shake a year ago or 2 years ago, and it was actually really good. And like every fast food place does now, they discontinued it. Like it was just for a short period of time, and then they did a Dr. Pepper, and it was gross. I didn't like it, and of course that's the one that they keep. Like either they have it for like indefinitely, or it'll maybe leave for just a minute and come back, which is so stupid. The root beer shake was so much better, and now Bluebell's doing this Dr. Pepper flavored ice cream, which my kids are all about because they like Dr. Pepper. And I'm like, why don't they give us something good if they're gonna take the time to make this stuff? But nope, Dr. Pepper. I know, that's crazy that Whataburger sold out. Like, they were family-owned business. In fact, the very first Whataburger to ever open back in the 40s or whenever it was in my hometown, Corpus Christi, and just down the street from where my dad grew up. And they'd go there like on special occasions or whatever, and they'd each get a burger, and they're 40 cents or whatever when he was growing up. My dad's 74 now. And then Whataburger exploded, and they're all over Texas on every corner. At least down here, they're like on every corner. It's crazy. And the family sold out. Can you believe that? Things change when you sell. Good morning, Presley. Now, I live at the Midwest, and the majority of us drinks either Mountain Dew or Coke. Hey, good morning, the dummy. I get your name now. I see your profile picture. So we have a dummy and a puppet in here. That's interesting. Y'all should introduce yourselves to each other. Yeah, that's funny. Mountain Dew and Coke are both two that I like. But what do you call them in the Midwest? What do you call it? Do you call it pop? Soda? Okay, y'all. That's so funny to me because I just call everything Coke. I'll be right back. I'm going to grab me this breakfast taco from in the convenience store. Be sure to like the live. I'll be like 2 shakes. Okay, guys. Hey, wait. I left and we gained some people. How great is that? Okay, guys. You talked me into it. I got me a Code Red Mountain Dew. Because that's just the kind of guy I am. One time, Roy, I'm going to fill y'all in on something. One time, Roy said something in one of his videos. That's just the kind of guy I am. I've never said that before. I was like, I like that. And so now, for whatever reason, I can't remember a line from a movie to save my life. When I'm like, oh, that's so funny. I'm going to use that. But that has stuck with me, Roy. You have influenced me. You are a real influencer. Oh, this is greasy. Good gravy. Real influencer. That's so good. Breakfast taco. I like having this iPad mounted up here for doing lives, but it blocks my backup camera. Not that I do much backing up when I'm driving, but from time to time, I do. How am I supposed to get out of here, guys? I really appreciate y'all joining me this morning. You make this, I didn't know what that guy was doing. You make my drives more enjoyable. Give me things to talk about, people to talk to. Hello? Y'all in there? You still in here, dummy? I had some questions for you. Whereabouts in the Midwest are you? Oh, that was a bump. Let me tell you now, there are prices to pay. All right. Has anybody in here seen any movies lately? New movies? What a wonderful phrase. Okay, guys, I apologize. My chat was not working. I thought that everybody was just away from their devices or something. So I'm fixing to go back to the chat. I apologize. Oh, how are you doing today, Presley? I'm good, thanks. I'm good, just having my coffee. Yeah, Sheila, she's one of them coffee drinkers. Can you believe that? We're gonna forgive her, though. Probably go back to bed. Go back to bed? I guess, yeah, take advantage of your Saturday. I should leave more. You're so funny. Way too early for a Saturday. Okay, vote below. Vote below. Are you a morning person or an evening person? I am absolutely 100% an evening person. I am not a morning person. In fact, getting out of bed is my least favorite thing of the day to do for the day, about the day. If I could speak English, that'd be great. Thank you, Sheila. I'm Team Cyprus. You saw Civil War? I've been wanting to see Civil War, Roy. How was it? Was it so good? I need to pull up GPS. Hold on a second.
Use the left lane to turn left on I-69 access road. Then use the left lane to take the US 77 north route.
What am I supposed to do?
Use the left lane to take the US 77 north ramp. Then merge onto I-69 east north. Merge onto I-69 east north. US 77 north.
Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to. Am I curving here?
Use the left two lanes to take the exit toward I-37 north.
Gotta get over. That's a confusing little thing.
Continue on I-37 north.
Alright. Okay, hashtag bully free zone. Ooh, double hashtag. That's even more bully free right there. This is a nice stream this morning. No bullies in it. I love it. I absolutely love it. Thankfully, we don't really get bullies in here. But yes, y'all are what makes this awesome, guys. Always gotta check another device when chat stops moving. I know that now. Yeah, well, it wasn't showing on either device, so I had to close out of YouTube and open it back up on my phone. Okay, I'm not exiting. Where is it? Me. Civil War was what I expected. Not as good as the trailer, but it wasn't bad. Oh, okay. We watched the last new movie we watched was my wife and I watched it. I mean, I'm surprised. It wasn't like a great movie, but the story was fun. There was nothing really, it was gory, but there was nothing like really bad in it. Other than, I mean, I guess blowing people up is bad, but the language wasn't bad. Not really anything inappropriate. It was a good movie. I turned my GPS up, so you're going to be hearing Siri or whoever that is. Seems like the trailer is always way better than the full movie. Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. Very good. It's got Henry Cavill in it. Superman, for those that don't know. And I don't know who the other actors are. One of the older generals is the guy that played the hero in The Princess Bride all those years ago. Let me double check the GPS. I'm going to be curving to the right momentarily. Take that right hand curve. The trailer people should make the movie. That's funny. Absolutely.
Half a mile. Use the right two lanes to take exit 17 for US 77 north towards Sinton, Victoria.
So there's this movie. I don't know. Movie that has no dialogue.
Use the right two lanes to take exit 17.
This is gonna sound so stupid, and it is stupid. There's this movie called Sunset. I saw the trailer too, and it's about a family of Sasquatch. It's supposed to be a documentary, I guess, of a family of Sasquatch throughout their like a year, and they don't talk. I mean, I guess because they're Sasquatch, and it looks so funny, but so stupid. Anyways, I don't know how people think of this kind of stuff. I really want to see the new Planet of the Apes. My son really wants to see it. I've always been a Planet of the Apes fan since the old ones. Not the Mark Wahlberg Planet of the Apes. That one I could do without. But the new ones, I love the story. I I love everything about them, really. And this new one looks so good. So I hoping to be able to take my family to see that tonight. We'll see what happens. Also, the new Inside Out movie looks funny. But that's just me. Did chat stop again? You're not a Planet of the Apes guy? Come on, Roy. Always enjoyed them. But you're a Star Wars guy, right? Because your favorite movie is Empire Strikes Back. Yeah, they're good. The original ones were really good, but I like how this one started with, like, the new series started with double check GPS here. Be turning to the left. The new series started with, like, before the apes took over, and how they got smart and learned to talk and all that. And it's working its way towards when the astronauts landed. Also, I guess, I don't know if hopefully they don't end up doing that loop thing though with this, where the apes learn how to go back in time and they're the ones that started it, because I mean they can't do that now, right? That was always kind of a goofy storyline for me.
In a half mile, turn left onto Nolan Street.
Charlton Heston. Yep. He was good. He made some good movies. Okay, so since y'all asked me what my favorite movie is, I'll tell you. There's this movie. I like war movies. Is this my turn? I think it is. I like war movies, and so there's this old movie. It's a true story called The Great Escape. And it is about, if you haven't seen it, it is about a prison camp in Germany, where these American soldiers, British soldiers, Australian soldiers, whoever, they're all in this camp, and they dig tunnels to escape. And it's kind of a comedy, but it's drama. It's really good. It's a true story. I would highly recommend it. It's got James Garner in it when he was young and handsome.
Turn right.
It's got the guy from, I forget his name, but the old man from Jurassic Park that built the park. He's in it. Forgot to use my blinker, guys. I'm a lawbreaker.
Your destination is on the right.
Oh no. There's nobody here. Yeah, Steve McQueen. I was trying to think of his name. I like Steve McQueen also. The Cooler King, as they like to call him. What's going on, Deer Hunter? How you doing? This is a Doordash channel.
Hunter, how you doing?
Whoa, my phone's making noise. Look at this house over here. This is a cool house. I don't know. That's a beautiful house. Besides the point. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna have to make a phone call and find out where my family's at. But I missed you so much. So glad you're back, Sheila. I am today. Well, so this is a DoorDash channel. I do DoorDash, Uber Eats, and I've got a stalker that shows up in my videos sometimes, freaks me out. Trying to get rid of him. But yeah, so that's what this is usually about. Usually I'd be doing a ride along, picking up DoorDash orders and delivering them, Walmart, Spark, whatever. But today I had to drive about 40 minutes to another town. I'm helping my siblings move. The address they gave me, nobody's here. So don't know what to do. I actually need to call him. So give me just a second, guys. Patience is a virtue. Hello. I GPS the address that Kenny sent me, and I don't know that it's the right address. Well, I don't see y'all's cars here. Dad said 9.
I'm so sorry. They said 10.
Oh. Okie
Are you
dokie.
serious?
Yeah. That's okay. That's all right.
No, Daddy, you told Drew 9. Drew's there. You told him 9. I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. I just thought I was at the wrong place. I'll DoorDash.
Okay. We'll be leaving in about 5 minutes. Kenny just wants to go get a drink from the store.
Sounds good. Don't rush. Don't rush for me. Don't feel bad. It's all good. So that's okay. I'll see y'all in a little bit. All right. Bye. Okay. Change of plans, everybody. Shh, radio, quiet down. Well, the stalker's not here, I hope. He's not here right now. I appreciate you subscribing, Deer Hunter. Hang on a second. My dad's calling me now. Hello? Hey. I'm in Odom. Where? Well, that's what I thought. Can you send me the address? It's all good. I'm not worried about it. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. No, sir, not that I can remember. Okay. That sounds good. Yeah. Good. I'm glad. Okay. Well, don't rush for me. I'll see y'all shortly. Okay, bye. Okay, guys. Deer Hunter, thank you so much for subscribing. My stalker actually has his own channel where he documents stalking me. It's kind of weird, but you should probably check it out. It's Dashing Goose, YouTube at Dashing Goose. Yeah, you'll have to go back and watch some of my videos where he's like jumped in, and they're usually, his part is usually at the end of my videos, but you should watch the whole thing just, for fun. But yeah, you'll see more about my stalker there. Yeah, let's give him the wrong address. Getting coffee and gas. Talking. Yep. Yeah, he pops up with me on video. Okay. He used to I'll tell you what, Deer Hunter. Specific video to go look at. I have this video called like Gig Wars Day 3, something like that. Because a gig war is when you do a battle with other people who do Doordash and whatnot to see who can make the most money. So I documented it, right? And he ended up ruining it. And I think towards the end of that video, you'll see exactly what he did. And then he's been just like popping up since then. It's insane. I don't want to give too much away. Goose is way cooler. Shut your mouth, Presley. I'm just kidding. Goose is sometimes cooler, I guess. But so this is what happened. Apparently, they changed the time from 9 to 10. So, being that I'm in Texas, it is 9:19 right now. This means I get to hang out with y'all longer, and y'all get to see me longer. So, hey, Mr. Dink, what's going on? How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. We all made a new friend, a Deer_7 Hunter. He's very curious about dashing goose. I'm gonna flip my camera around just real quick because I'm gonna eat this taco now that I actually have time. I was gonna not have time to eat it if it was at 9 o'clock, so I guess it worked out. It's not the best taco, but it's better than most. So Dink, I don't know if you heard what happened or what I'm doing. I'm actually helping my brother-in-law and sister move this morning. I was supposed to meet them at 9, but there was a miscommunication, so I'm here a little early. And so I'm just gonna hang out on live while I wait. I was thinking maybe I would DoorDash, but this little rinky-dink town I'm in right now, I've never dashed in, and there's no Walmart for Spark. It's spread out. It's just, it would probably suck to dash here or to work here. I'm not even gonna turn the apps on. I'm just gonna wait and hang out with y'all. And Presley, this is a sausage, egg, and cheese taco. It was actually the very last one they had in their taco thing over there at the convenience store. What I wanted was sausage, egg, and cheese, but I was worried. I mean, I was glad that they had one left. Oh, do you get like a 15-minute break in the morning and in the afternoon, Dink? Very nice. No, usually you can't go wrong with tacos. So I'm still new to the area that I live in, and there's some Mexican food places around there, and I've had a breakfast taco from 2 of them. And maybe I was spoiled to the place I'd get breakfast tacos in the other town I lived in or something, but they were like, one of them was just, I had gotten chorizo, egg, bean, and cheese, and it smelled like fish, like when you've been fishing, how your hands smell. I legit have no idea, but I've never gotten a breakfast taco like that before. And the other one was just not good. Not what I was used to, I guess. I don't know. I normally don't have issues with food. I'll just eat whatever I get, but there's this place in Portland, Texas, where I used to live, that was just a drive-through Mexican food place, breakfast taco place, and they made the best tacos. It was crazy how good they were. I really miss that place. Oh yeah, take advantage of it being Saturday. A little bit of a longer break. Our Saturday's not very busy. I feel like at a park, I think you said it's a state park, right? That Saturdays would be busy because people tend to go camping and whatnot on the weekends. Breakfast tacos for everyone. Just come visit me and I'll buy you a breakfast taco. You were gonna make a joke, Presley. Oh, I know the kind of jokes you make. Just joking. I don't really know, but I can guess on this one. Sausage. So who's I know Sheila's not going to dash for the lunch shift, even though she scheduled herself. She's not gonna do it. And then I know Roy is out working right now or getting gas. He should be done getting gas by now, unless it takes longer to get gas in California, which I think it doesn't. Dink is working at the park. I would ask him if he's working hard or hardly working, but it sounds like he's hardly working. And then Presley's gonna go back to sleep. Were you gonna be visiting any of your kids today, Presley, or what? 7 to 9. And then you get your morning break. Any orders yet, Roy? Yes, a few of them. Good. They probably need some time with you. Maverick, we should meet up sometime in Austin. I'm gonna try and schedule a meetup with Melissa at Gig Life and More. She lives in Austin. It'd be cool if you could come. I would love to. The hardest part is going to be so on the weekends, like I was saying earlier, my wife just has Saturdays off right now, mostly. I mean, her other days off she may have, but it's gonna be random. Sorry guys, I'm burping. So we try, like today's Saturday and it's her first day off in like a little over a week because they camp started. So we were gonna spend the day together with the kids and whatever. But anyways, things happen. So she may be sad if I leave on a weekend to go meet up, but I can't do it during the week because of my day job. So whatever you plan it and let me know the details, and I would really like to go. That would be fun. Maybe I just bring the whole family. I have a buddy. Actually, I was talking earlier about my buddy who made me drink the Monster Energy drink in high school to try to stay awake all night so we can play video games all night and whatnot. And it didn't work. He's like my brother. He's my best friend. Fun fact, side note, him and I met at church youth group, but our friendship really cemented itself when we stayed at summer camp at the camp where I'm living now. How cool is that? But anyways, he lives up near Austin too, so we go visit him from time to time. So maybe I can make it a double whammy. That would be fun. I knew what you meant. When you said Melissa, and then I saw Gig, I thought you were talking about Gig Gal, and then I realized, oh, Gig Life and More, yeah. I forget her name is Melissa. Headed to Walmart. Well, this is fun. I met my wife in prison. I'm just kidding. My wife and I we both graduated in 2006. I was homeschooled and she went to private school in a whole nother, like close to where I lived, but in a whole nother town. And we both ended up at the same college being involved in the same college ministry. And it was at the local Texas A&M down here. She was on the leadership team. I was just there. And yeah, that's where we met. We were friends and then started dating and got married. She was 20, I was 21, and had our first daughter a year later. She is I say our first daughter because we had her first, but she's actually not our oldest daughter. She's 14, and yeah, she's 14, and then we adopted our oldest daughter when she was 6. So we fostered to adopt her. We had her when she was 5. Adopted her when she was 6. All at the same time when my wife was pregnant with our son. So we went from no kids to 3 kids really fast. But still, it's been a crazy journey, ups and downs. Just with life, things happen. You pray, you learn how to get through it and whatnot. But it's been a good life with my wife. A good life with my wife and my kids. And I was actually talking in Dink's live last night. The daughter we adopted, she's 18 now. Turned 18 in October, so she'll be 19 this year. Met a young man. He's a couple years older than her, actually. But before my wife got a job at this camp that we're living at and she works at, my daughter was actually on the summer staff. All the summer staff are young, like from the ages of 16 to 22 or something like that. They're the ones that actually do all the hard work. But she's been working there for the last couple summers, and actually worked as an intern this past year, so she was there for the whole year, even before we moved out there. And she met this young man, and I guess they fell in love, which I don't have any issues with that. That's how my wife and I met each other in ministry, which I would say this is also a ministry, even though it's manual labor, working hard, but it's also Christ-centered, and that's how our family is. So anyways, so I am excited for her. They're gonna get married, but also nervous for her. I want them to make good choices, and I want their lives together to just start out right, So praying for them, but they're gonna succeed. They're gonna succeed. No whammy, no whammy. Yeah, we'll have to bring the whole family, Sheila. I rambled for a while. I don't know how much I missed here. Yeah, she's the one getting married. Hi, Diana. Welcome to the live stream. I don't know if I just froze, guys. My tablet just told me that the battery's gonna die. I gotta plug it in. I should just have it plugged in off the bat. Sorry. That was goofy of me, not paying attention. Okay, let me go back. Welcome to the show, Diana. Chilling at the mart. Are you in front of the bush, Roy? Homeschooling. Okay, so homeschooling. Now that I'm an adult, I appreciate that I was homeschooled, and I'm glad. I'm thankful to my parents for homeschooling me. When I was a teenager, I wasn't a huge fan. Not that I wanted to have to get up in the early, get dressed, go to school, and be there all day, but for the socializing would have been a little, I would have liked the experience, I guess is what I was wanting. But we homeschool our kids now because I think personally, it's the way to go. there's just so much going on in the public school and in the world. We like the homeschooling, and so they were homeschooling at home. Like we would buy the curriculum, my wife would do all of that, but then she got this job and is not able to like focus on the homeschooling. So we actually put them in a homeschool co-op, which is like private school, except it's not as big, and it's usually at a church or something where they rent out a space. But the parents will come in and teach certain classes to a group of children. So it's and then they use a specific homeschool curriculum, and we really like that. They've been enjoying it. Actually, I think they just did a, what was the class called? I can't think. It's not an English class, but they learned like doing essays and stuff, and they had to write a short story. It was so good for them. Like their writing skills just got so much better. Anyways, we really like having it in that. Hopefully in order. Bush parking only. Schools are whack. You're right, Roy. Okay, a while back, it's been years now, Roy, now that you said that, I heard, and I don't know if they stopped it or if they're just trying to stop it, but that in California, you can't homeschool your kids, or it's harder to homeschool them, or I don't know the details, but I thought California was trying to put a stop to it. Is that true? Do you know? Well, that's what I was saying. So they're not technically still schooled at home, but it's considered homeschooling because they're not enrolled in public school or private school. But we put them in a homeschool co-op. So there's still parents there that teach certain classes, and they go through a curriculum. Some of them are actual teachers, and then some of them I think are just parents. But it's neat because the parents have to volunteer to do certain things, like once a month or something. So like the dads don't teach any classes, but they'll stand as security at the church, like at the front door. The doors are locked for the church, and if someone comes, they'll either let them in or see who they are and whatnot. I didn't do that this past year, but I think I'm going to be doing that. It's on Fridays. I'll be doing that this year, I'm guessing. So, and then they just send homework home, so I'll help them with their homework in the evenings. It's actually a lot easier on us this way than actually doing the homeschooling. But yeah, I think that's crazy for any state to try to stop you from homeschooling. Like, you should be able to teach your children how you want them to be taught and teach them what you want to teach them, Yeah. So it's a co-op. It's with other homeschooled kids. Yeah, but it's really good for them, and they get their socializing. I'll call her my middle daughter, our oldest biological daughter. She is a social butterfly. Like, all she wants to do is be around people, be with people. She's just she is nothing like me. She's more like my wife, but my wife's not even like a super social. It's just so funny. Like, my daughter, she's to the point where if she can't go and socialize with her friends, like, it ruins her whole day. We're working on that. To ban private schools? Wow. I mean, I believe it. I don't doubt that they want to do that. I mean, the only way you can brainwash the young minds is make them go where you want them to go, to public school. I don't believe it, Presley. So my sister texted me and said that they are on their way. I have them on this app called Life 360. Let's just see where they're at. I should have done that earlier before I called them. Okay. If I tap on them, they are 25 minutes away. Anything yet, Roy? Anything? Give me, guys. I'm gonna take another bite of this taco. Okay, Presley. I'm gonna ask you a question. Don't have to answer it if you don't want to. But just curious, because I see your name, but I just don't know, so I'm curious. How old are you? I picture you to be like somewhere between 28 and 32. So surprise me. How old are you actually? On a Saturday, nothing? Man, I got stuff stuck between my teeth. Lie to him, Presley. Is this the real tornado? Yes, it is. Mr. Tornado. You, sir, deserve a wrench. Lie to him, Presley. Is this the real tornado? Sorry, my phone started playing. Quite a lag on there. You know, Roy, you should just start trimming the bush once a week or something. See if they'll pay you to do that. How you doing, Tornado? Trim the bush in the shape of the puppet. That would be funny. Okay, guys, let's talk about the giveaway. I'm gonna tell you, everyone who's here gets a oh wow, I jumped up from 1,427 subscribers to 1,431 just since I've been live. All right, I am currently at 1,020 watch hours, and I was at 999 when I posted the giveaway video. So we're on the road there, guys, and it's all because of y'all. And I apologize for Goose's video, y'all. By no means should anyone purchase an autographed photo of Goose. He is crazy. And the fact that he's going to give away an autographed poster of himself floors me. Like, on one hand, I want to laugh because, like, that's so funny. But on the other hand, I'm like, what is wrong with you? Spiking your phone in victory. Let's go, Tornado. Old enough to drink, but way too young to retire. That's funny. Sheila's saying 34. Is she close? Is she close, Presley? But I will say, surprisingly enough, I did hear that Dashing Goose actually got some orders for those autographed photos. And I'm amazed. That's all I can say about that. I have shoes older than Presley. That's hilarious. Well, if you're wondering, I'm 36. And it's already happening. Oh man. You know what's... I'm not complaining. By any means, I'm not complaining. It's just the anticipation of the work you have to do, but you have to wait to do it. That's no fun. Tornado, what you been up to today? You have kids older than me, Sheila? That's impossible, because we're like twins. There's no way. Yep, I was born in 1988. I think there's a lady in that truck over there looking at me. Like I'm a weirdo. I don't know, maybe. 39 and 36. Oh, okay. How many kids do you have, Sheila? Oh, nice. Just live streaming just the music? That's kind of cool. I never thought about that. When's her birthday? What part of the year? We'll see if she's older than me. Two girls. And one lives in Austin, right? So when you moved to Texas in 2000, you said? Absolutely. Sheila does maybe look 40. Maybe 39, actually. Hey, Mary. How are you doing? Oh, I'm older. My birthday's in February. Ha ha. You moved to Texas in 2000, I think you said. My family, we lived in Texarkana, Texas. It's right on the border of Texas and Arkansas. There's actually a state line that runs down the middle of the city. So there's a Texarkana, Texas, and a Texarkana, Arkansas. But we moved here in 1999 down to Corpus. I was 11. Used to have a super hick accent for a few years, and then it finally... Oh, there's several girls in that truck. They're probably all staring at me because I'm talking to my tablet. But it's faded away now, which kind of makes me sad because when I hear my family talk that lives up there, I'm like, man, I wish I still had that accent. October 29th, let's see, 36-year-old's birthday is April 7th. My son, I know, it's gone. Sometimes I hear a little bit of it, but I don't put as much emphasis on my eyes. Like, I don't know, I can't even, I can't do that, mama. I don't know why that's the sentence I thought of. My son's birthday is October 19th, and my oldest daughter's birthday is October 21st. Birthday twins. Man, 1988 was a popular year. Kentucky accent sounds the most country to you. I can't think of the Kentucky accent. When I think of Kentucky, I think of KFC, which is also very good. But picking up Doordash from there is no fun. I don't like going to KFC for Doordash or for anything other than to eat. Okay, Mary. That's funny. Good morning, terrific Terry. I am doing well. I am sitting here in the Dollar Tree Family Dollars combined building parking lot. I'm waiting on a $225 order here. It's gonna be great. I'm just kidding. I'm not waiting on an order. I'm waiting on my sister and her family. I'm helping them move. Actually, I'm not helping them move. I'm helping them move one of my brother-in-law's family members. So they're headed this way now. October is the best. How are you doing, Terry? Hope you're doing well. Last night I was laying in bed, like I was trying to get to bed early for this morning, and I was worried I was going to oversleep. And I scrolled through my phone and I saw you were live, and at my time it was maybe 11 o'clock. It's like, if I went in there, I need to go to sleep. So I didn't click on your live. I'm sorry. But the next late one you have, if I see it, I will. Hey Alex, how you doing? Doing well, I hope. Hey Alex, how you doing? Big Three, how are you doing? So glad to see you in here. I watched your video the other day, yesterday, driving home. I have an hour drive home. I'm sure if you've seen any of my lives, you knew that. I had to pick up my kids from my in-laws' house when I got off work. Met my wife with my son because they had a thing going on last night, and brought my daughter home. We stopped and got some ice cream, and threw your video on, your new one, and watched it all the way home. It was a good one. I didn't comment. I need to go back and comment. I didn't comment because I was driving, but it was a very good video. Happy birthday, Terry. Let's see. That's okay. We just did some Terry's trivia with some rock and roll stuff for my birthday. Oh, okay. That's cool. Well, I hope you had a fantastic birthday. I know, was it you that said you're celebrating for the week or for the month? I don't remember now. But I hope it was great. Best one you've ever had. They should be getting here pretty soon. I need to be watching. It's going to be like a caravan. It's going to be my sister in their truck. Then it's going to be her husband and one of my dad's vans. My dad has two like cargo vans for work. Fun fact, my day job, I work for my dad. And then my brother-in-law should be in the other van. So I'll just pull in right behind them and follow them back to the house, because now I don't remember how to get there. You have to see my family now? Yeah, I don't know about that. Maybe I'll flip this thing, the camera around, and try to catch them. But they may not like that. Maybe. Actually, I think years ago when this channel used to be a homesteading channel when we had some land and a bunch of animals. So I've got old videos, and they used to come over to our house all the time when we lived closer to each other and play games. If anyone knows anything about the game Settlers of Catan, that's been a favorite of our families. They would come over to our house, or we'd go over there and we'd play that like for hours. Anyways, So there is a video or two with them in it, but we were all quite a bit younger then. Yeah, I don't know if I can or not. I just I'll ask. I'll see what they say. Just strictly Uber Eats. I hope it goes great, Alex. Hope you just kill it out there. Let's see. Mary, yes. Did you like the bunnies? That's the one I think. Well, I mean, chickens are fun to raise because they just do stupid stuff and they're funny. At one point, we probably had 40 chickens. I had this issue with incubating eggs and hatching them, and trying to sell the chicks and them sometimes not selling, or going to Tractor Supply and buying chicks or ordering chicks online because I wanted to have the fancy kind. I had this one breed. They're called AYAM, like AYAM Samani. I think CEMANI, something like that. AYAM Samani chickens, and they were all black. I mean, their feathers, their skin, their bones. The eggs were not completely, I don't remember, they weren't black, but they were darker eggs. But they were very expensive, popular breed. So I had this bright idea. I'm gonna buy me a rooster and 2 or 3 hens and breed them and try to sell their chicks for like $50, because I mean their chicks are expensive. But they weren't as popular down here, so it didn't work out. And then I noticed that because if you open their mouth and you look inside their mouth, it should all be black in their tongue and everything. Well, as they got older, I noticed that there was a little bit of pink. So that not that they weren't purebred, but they had something in their genetics and their line that wasn't completely black. So ended up just selling them and doing away with that because it didn't quite work out. The rooster was cool though. We named him Thanos because he was big and bad. Absolutely, Alex. Welcome to the team. You just turned shipped on, Roy? Oh, no, you didn't. If you get an offer, are you going to accept it since you can't tell if there's a tip? Presley. That's the truth, though. That's the truth. I'm just kidding. They accept me for who I am. That's so funny. Oh yeah, the blue eggs. I think those are called, well, maybe some other types of chickens lay them too, but Easter eggers, or Aracanas. They lay the colored eggs like that. We had a few of those. The Aracanas or Americanas had like poofy faces and would lay the colorful eggs. I liked getting just the rainbow of assortment. Here comes a van. That's not my dad though. An assortment of colors, and you could take pictures of them and post them online to try to sell. That was back then. I tried to sell everything through Facebook. Then Facebook started doing their stupid thing, like they partner with PETA or something, and they would not let you sell any animals on Facebook. So then you'd have to I learned I could take a picture of it, the bunnies, the chickens, or whatever I'm trying to sell, and say looking for new homes or whatever, and then Facebook wouldn't delete it because the algorithm didn't catch it. But that was so much fun doing that back then, but so much work. We ended up with way too many bunnies, way more than I should have had, but I wanted to grow and grow and grow, but I didn't have the space. I bought a 10 by 12, I don't remember now, something like that, shed, had it moved out onto the property and insulated it and put in a window unit so that they could be, because in the summertime, if you don't know it, male bunnies go sterile once the temperature reaches a certain degree and it gets too hot, they go sterile. So then you can't breed in the summertime, and it's not good for the females anyways. If it's hot to be pregnant, the heat will kill them. So I built that bunny barn so I could breed all year long and could keep the money rolling in. But it was a lot for, I mean, my family helped and whatnot, but it was like my thing, you know. It was kind of a lot to keep up with. So I would like to do it again in the future if we have more land later on, but I need to figure out a better way to do it, a better system, cleanliness and all that, better cages. Those cages we had really were too small. And the people on YouTube would let me know in the comments too. But it is what it is, I guess. Gonna go move the hotspot. I get my chicks from Victoria's Secrets. I ordered 2. I'm sure they're coming since they already sent their clothes. Oh, that's so funny. Tornado. How do you come up with this stuff? Oh, my dad's calling me. Hello?
Hey, Drew, we're just about in over.
Okay.
Did anybody tell you?
No, they told me they were on their way, but I got you on Life 360.
Okay. Yeah, but I'm not sure which. Kenny just got left lane. Do I need to get in the left lane?
Yeah, y'all will be turning left at the where the Family Dollar Tree store is.
Get in there. Remember, get she's in there. All right, where are you?
I'm at the Family Dollar.
Okay. All right. Give us a minute or thing.
Yay! Bye. Stop it. I hate how whenever I get off the phone or get in the truck or whatever, the music that's saved on my phone automatically starts playing. And sometimes the radio is up loud because, oh, here everybody is, was up loud for listening to something that I couldn't hear very well, and then all of a sudden the music starts blaring. Whoa, that guy came out of nowhere. Okay, guys. I'm fixing to be having to hop out of this truck, but I'm gonna keep y'all on as long as y'all'd like to stay until I get to this house. Let's see. The bunny house. Did you like the bunny house, Mary? Dinner shift tonight. They have peak pay. Nice. I haven't seen peak pay. I haven't even been on Doordash in a while. I'll be rooting for the Mavericks in the NBA Finals. They have a team who can beat Boston. Nice. I have not followed the NBA at all, but thank you for rooting for the Mavericks. I'll take that as a point for me. Good thing the NBA doesn't have a goose team. Well, that's a nice house. How far am I from Odessa? I am probably 10 hours from Odessa. I'm a long ways from Odessa. I've never been to Odessa, in fact, but it is a long drive. Where's a guy to park? Good morning, Miss Ellen. Thank you for stopping by. Everett, that's my son, if anybody's wondering. Good morning, sir. So let's see here. I'll just flip the camera around real quick. This is my other family, my brother-in-law over there, the white van. The blue truck is my sister. I don't know where to park. I'm gonna go up here and park behind this car. Right here. So you only kind of got to see my brother-in-law. My niece is with my sister. I don't know if she'll want her to be on here, so sorry. Presley. Maybe next time. Welcome back, dummy. I feel so bad calling you that. Okay, everybody, I'm gonna have to end the live here so I can hop out and help them move. Thank you for joining, Ellen. Sorry that I got to end it so soon after you just got here. Maybe when I'm headed home later on today, I'll go live again just to chit chat for a little bit longer. Y'all are the best. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. Have a very, 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 very blessed day.